Hello guys, I want to share with you a new feature that we just introduced in yacss, and this is a special token feature. And first I'm going to show you what it is, and afterwards I'm going to demonstrate how you can actually use it in your websites. So the new feature is hidden inside the masspage builder, and it's also supported by the AI website and AI website local. It works the same way, so let me just show you how it works in the masspage builder. So it's in this step token, and when you click this checkbox here, enable token, this checkbox and this step will allow you to insert the meta title of any given page automatically. So if you click this checkbox here, insert meta title into content, you can determine to insert it randomly in the first paragraph, randomly in the middle of a paragraph, and then the last paragraph. So if you're using the 7 content area templates, this will be placed inside of the first content area, this will be placed somewhere in the middle, and this will be placed somewhere in the last paragraph. The reason that we implemented this it's a very special feature, but the reason that we implemented this, it's targeted towards people that are using yacss to build affiliate websites. And a typical affiliate website is where you're targeting long tail keywords. And for those of you that have used yacss a lot, you know that the meta title is used both in the URL, in the meta title, in the H1, and many places in the schema code and inside of the HTML code that you can't see. So we're actually using the meta title a lot. And if you also then automatically insert the meta title in the first content area, the first paragraph, then it will be very beneficial for the on-page SEO. So we give you these 3 options. It's depending on how aggressive you want to do your on-page for these masspage websites. So that's the new feature, and let me show you how to actually apply it. So now I'm going to run you through the entire process of building a masspage website using this particular feature. So I want to build a website around, let's say here, let me just click dashboards. I click masspage builder, so now I'm starting over. I want to build a website around Tree Service, Alabama. So the Tree Service Alabama is the name of the website. It's not used for anything except for identification inside of yacss. And the target URL will be Tree Service Alabama. No, not that one. Tree-service Alabama Tree Service. I have a website called Alabama Tree Service. Let me target this website. All right. And I'm not going to change anything here. Actually, I'm going to change because I want the H1 to be the outgoing link. So the H1 is the link to point it to the target URL. Let me see if there's anything special. I would like interlinking to all pages, and I would like also sub pages. And I want the meta title to be the anchor. I want sitemap in the content. I want it to be placed on the homepage. All right, I know it helps with indexing. That's why I do this. So when it comes to the header, I'm building a masspage website. So I'm asking ChatGPT, hello. Oh. Hello. Please give me 50 menu titles for a website about Tree Service Alabama. And let's see what ChatGPT says. Certainly here are 50 menu titles. And of course it's home, about us, our mission. So some of them is not usable for anything. So while it's thinking, let me just open a notepad and let me see what it comes up with. I think I'm just, okay, so 47, 48, 49, 40, 50. Yep, so let me just copy all of these titles. I should probably have written without description and without numbers. Okay, so let me just remove the generic ones like this, and let me remove these referrals, special offers. It's actually quite good. It's actually good suggestions, so it's good suggestions actually, you know, based on what could this website actually contain when it comes to actual menu item titles, sustainable practices. So the reason I'm deleting all of these generic titles is because we're not going to rank for career opportunities. Doesn't make sense. Affiliations, certifications does not make sense. Local tree laws. Whoops. Alabama tree service. I'm just doing like this because then it's Alabama tree service. So since the website's name is called Alabama tree service, I'm going to call the homepage Alabama tree service. So this will be the first. This will be the homepage. Alabama. I could actually go down and you know, add Alabama to all of these. Emergency response, like this. Okay, so I think this is enough. You get the picture. Let me save it. Menu item titles, downloads, Alabama. Oops. So now I have the menu items. Let me make the contents. Let me go to AI content generator. I prefer to build the content inside of yacss because it's just so fast. I made the content generation feature inside of yacss to fit my own needs. So obviously I like it because I made it for myself. And so this is what we actually, when we're doing link building gigs, when we're building links for ourselves, when we are building websites for ourselves, we are using this exact content production method each time. So I'll copy all of these keywords, because this will actually go into my keyword file. So these are good keywords. And then I'll just click process here, and it's set to mass content production. So I'll click process. And while it's thinking, let me explain what this is. So what happens now is that yacss will use my OpenAI API key to produce 25 short form articles. So these 25 articles will be around 300 to 400 words. So the total output would be something in the vicinity of 6,000, 7,000 words, something like that. And all of the content will be produced by OpenAI, and all of the content will be related to Tree Service Alabama. Obviously, you can see how to improve your property's curb appeal with Alabama Tree Service, and so on and so forth. So it's a Alabama Tree Service, but it's all sorts of content that I'm pulling from the very, very large database of OpenAI. So let me just click pause while it's finishing. And now it's done. So what I'll do now is I simply scroll down and copy everything. So like this. Am I done? Yes. Copy. And a new save here. So this is the keywords. Keywords Alabama. Like this. Save. And this will be save as content. Alabama and save. And so now I should have 3 files, and content, keywords, and menu item titles. Let me make a fourth file because we have many new users and they haven't seen this feature. So give me a list of semantically and topically related entities to tree service Alabama, and then I'll click send message. So what OpenAI will do now, it will try to give me 50 entities, but I know, because I did this many times, not all of these will be actual entities as they're recognized by Google, because not all of these keywords will have a Wikipedia page and a knowledge graph ID. So they're not known entities like Google defines entities, but they are closely related keywords. So this is actually a very good list, and it's a very good way. It's a good idea to type both semantically and topically related entities, because I can see that it comes up with some engrams, some short sentences. This is not one entity, but it is a short sentence, and I know that what Google is looking at now in rankings is both the entities, but it's also the language pattern, which means that they are looking at the small sentences besides the entities. So enough talk, let me just copy this, copy, and let me go over here and create a new file and save. Entities Alabama, like this, save. All right, so now I have 4 files, and now I can start. So I go to my dashboard. I click masspage builder. I click build settings, don't do anything here. Alabama tree service. I click target URL. It's Alabama tree service. I select H1 because that's what I like, at least for this particular websites. I click interlinking, and I click subpage, and I click sitemapping content. Sitemapping content, which means that I'm going to place the sitemap on the home page, and it helps with indexing. So that's why I'm doing that. Interlinking to all pages means that I'm going to have contextually relevant interlinks, and it's using the meta titles. It also helps with indexing and crawling, and it helps with rankings also. So that's why I'm doing it like this. Let me then go to the next step, which is the header. I'm going to take my my header file. I'm just going to place them like this, and I'm going to click preview. So now I can already see that I have my menu items up here, and I have my link going to Alabama tree service, and I have my check out our other pages, and I have my home, my sitemap. That's what it's called, sitemap. AI meta description. The AI meta description will then, based on the input keyword, it will write a unique meta description token. And I will now use this new feature, first, middle, and last paragraph. I'm not sure we're going to see anything now. Probably doesn't work in preview before I added the content file. So let me select this random number of sentences, 4, 5 to 10. So between 5 and 10 paragraphs, and 2 to 3 line breaks. And I'll select the file. I will take my content Alabama file. And I click open. Now it's uploading. Preview. So you can now see that I have Alabama tree service, I have content, and it looks like a normal website already. a website with a lot of text, but nevertheless. So Alabama tree service. So if I search for Alabama tree service, I can see that it inserted the meta title here, it inserted the meta title here, and it inserted the meta title here. So it's randomly, it's each time I update it, it's a different place. So tree removal Alabama will also be inserted 3 times because that's what I specified. So let me go back. Read about the best in Alabama preview. Read about the best Alabama tree service in Alabama. So that's the sentence. And for this page, it will be read about the best tree removal Alabama, and so on and so forth. You get the picture. And these fields, they support syntax. Let's get the keywords going. So I click on headers. So yeah, it's actually not keywords, it is headers. So select random headers from text file. And it will be these here. Oops. And let's see what this looks like. Preview. So now I have some headers here. So let me go to the entities and let me select our entity file. Boom. And let's see what this looks like. And just click all these options here. Preview. And you can see now it adds these lists, and it also adds bolds, and I didn't specify a lot here, so let's 5 to 10. We should be able to see a bold entity. Here it is. Lumber and timber services. So there's a bold entity, or entity inserted in bold. Tree advocacy and community groups. So this is italic. And numbered lists and unnumbered lists. So now that's done. I can now go into image SEO. I will now make a logo, Alabama tree service. Oops. And it should be green because I mean it's a tree service. Let's create preview. So we have the beautiful, beautiful logo. I never claimed to be a web designer, and I am certainly not. I think this is the YouTube logo. Probably not the best idea for, an apple. Oh, not that apple. They have trademark for that. Let's put this, the scale. Yeah. And let's make some images. Alabama tree service. We're using the DALL-E AI that's built into yacss, and we're making these banner images. So that means you know that they've come out with the DALL-E 3 now. So you know that the DALL-E 2 is, for a keyword like this, it's not bad. For dentist keywords, it's kind of scary actually because of the teeth. So let me just do this. And do this. And let me enable image SEO also. And let me enable image SEO in content images also. Let's see here. Preview. And it should look like a real website now, right? That's nice. Oops. So let's go down to content here. So let's add Alabama tree service as a website URL. Preview. So here we have the Alabama tree service that it's embedded. So here we will add, what should we add here? You know what? Let me go up to image SEO. And then right click here, save as. Oh, so it saves the web page. Okay, so I can't save these images. Okay, so I'll have no images in the content. That is fine by me. I can just go to YouTube. I search for Alabama Tree Service. And I can take this one. Grab the share URL here, copy, go back to yacss, go to contents, go to here, YouTube video URL. I'm not sure if it's where we just changed this, so I'm not sure if it supports the ID or what it supports. I think I should do like this and do like this. Let's see if this works. No. So perhaps it's this full ID, full URL up here. Yeah, so it's the full URL. All right, I think I'm now done. So the last thing I will do is I will go into special content, and I will I will now place content on only the homepage. I'll go to ChatGPT. I will now ask ChatGPT, write. No, I could actually go to perplexity. So this is free. Write me a short article on the benefits of using a tree service company. Actually, I never used Perplexity AI before. So let's see what it comes up with. It even has outgoing links, so this is mad. This is going to be madness when it's combined with OpenAI. So let me copy, and paste. Benefits of using a tree service company. Let's take this icon. So let's see what this looks like. And let me go to Wikipedia. Alabama. Good. And let's take this content here, down here. Complete with the outgoing links, doesn't matter. In information about Alabama. Good. Preview. So this is information that's going to be placed on the homepage only. So benefits of using a tree service company, information about Alabama, what's the different types of services, the website that we want to target, and a related, and this is a related, topically related YouTube video. It's not ours, but it's a YouTube video. And yeah, let me click generate, and it's now generated successfully. So what I can do now is I can go to my websites, and let's just finish this presentation by using the multi-upload, because why not? So the multi-upload is now checking all of my buckets and all of my clouds. And let me enter the bucket name, Alabama Tree Service Benefits. Oops. Trees. So what it will do now, when I click create, select, it will now create buckets and this directory for all the clouds that I select. So if I select Amazon, Azure, Cloud, Wasabi, Backblaze, the reason I'm not selecting all of them is because I don't know how. There might be some clouds where I don't have free buckets because I use all of these clouds so much. Let me just actually, it's been a long time since I actually tried all of these, so let me, not Bunny because I need to go, and not Oracle also not, because with Bunny and Oracle, it's, I mean, you need to go into the cloud afterwards to make the bucket public. It's just, it's annoying. I think actually we also need to do that with UpCloud. So, okay, so let me click create select. And you should be able to see in the background now that it's actually selecting, or sorry, it's actually creating the buckets now. Let me just move this over here to the right. Let me click pause while it is working. Now it's done. So I can see now that all of these worked. DigitalOcean didn't work, and that's because DigitalOcean is, I don't have any free space. Oracle I didn't select, so let me just do like this. I didn't select Oracle, but it actually worked for all of the other clouds, including UpClouds. So let me save this. Let me save this configuration as save. Because that means I can actually load it afterwards. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click upload. Your websites to be, it should actually say your websites are now being uploaded, but that is besides the point. So now it's actually uploading all of my websites, and it's running in the background, and because it's 29 page websites and they're being uploaded to I think it was 16 or 17 clouds. It's going to take some time, but you can see it's already actually done one Amazon. So let's just inspect the Amazon. Oops. Yeah, so here it is, Alabama Tree Service. And you might be wondering, well, why are you doing it like this? Yes, but then all these clouds these sites will be identical. No, they won't. Because that's the beauty of this. Alabama Tree Service, lumber and timber services. Mulching helps grow, blah, 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 blah. Emergency tree response, make sure they are insured and licensed, and so on and so forth. So the content will be unique, the keywords will be unique, the schema will be unique. You will actually get, in this way, you will get, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we go to page 2. 11, 12, and we go to page 1 again. It's probably still uploading, but I will now, for my website, Alabama Tree Service, which is this guy here, I will now get a lot of backlinks, a lot of unique backlinks. So you can see it's scale up. Now it's doing the scale way, and I think it's the UpCloud where I have to make the buckets. Yeah, it's I need to sign into UpCloud to make this bucket public. It's a little bit annoying that some of these clouds, they do this, that you can't control the public accessibility of the buckets. Some of the clouds, they actually do that. And Oracle does it, UpCloud does it. And there's also something with Bunny. I don't remember what it is. I'm not using Bunny that much. But yeah, so let's check this guy here. Oops. Yeah, Alabama Tree Service, tree risk assessment. So the beauty of this is that this is now SEO optimized for Alabama Tree Service. Alabama Tree Service. Dude, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. I mean, this is super duper optimized for Alabama Tree Service. And it's the same thing. So you can see it's still working. NeoCities, UpCloud, Scaleway, Exoscale, pCloud, Contabo, IBM, DreamHost, Linode, Backblaze. So the whole process of this uploading, when you're building as many sites as I'm building, probably takes in the vicinity of 3 to 5 minutes. So I think I'm going to pause now, and then I'm going to return to the recording once it's done. All right, so now it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go to page 2. 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 backlinks. So what I can do now is I can, for each of these backlinks, I can download the CSV file, and have all of these URL indexed. It's a lot of URLs because it's 29 pages and it's 14 times 29. So it's a little bit expensive, or very expensive to use IndexMe now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually only going to grab the homepage URL here, Alabama Tree Service for Amazon, for example. So now I'm only going to grab these homepage URLs and the sitemap.xml for all of these websites. I'm going to send these two URLs to the indexing service, otherwise it's going to be a little bit too expensive. And it really doesn't matter because I'm building so many links now, it really doesn't matter if not all of them are indexing. I now build a complete tier 1 link building, ring into my website. And then I can use all of these tier 1 properties to build links to. For example, using the scrape box. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a long video, but I think many of the new guys in the group will appreciate it. Take care, guys.